the adrenaline of playing in their first playoff game kind of sped them up a little bit. Do you anticipate that naturally going away tonight, or is there anything that you say to them to try and prevent that from happening?
Yeah, I would expect that, but I think it probably dissipated as the game went on as well. So, yeah, we played in the crowd too much, did a few uncharacteristic things, and then didn't shoot it well. So possibly part of the problem, but game 2, it should be gone by now, if it was ever there.
Is there a certain amount of like the pace that you want to see in this series, or is it going to be a game-by-game situation?
No, we do want to play fast. Feel like we have the athletes and the youth and the energy and all those things to get out and run. But all year, defense to offense has been really good for us. So if we can get stops and get out and run, it's a good thing, obviously. But have to execute in those opportunities. And too many turnovers, or we didn't even get shots up, or missing some point-blank ones. And we go 2 for 7 transition opportunities. They go 5 for 7 and dominate us there 16-14. So got to take advantage of those opportunities.
In the days leading up to this game, what was your main message to your team on like what they really needed to focus on to win this game tonight?
A lot of things we can control, a lot of things we did well. When you shoot as poorly as we did, some of those things kind of get blown out of proportion. And I think in general, we guarded well enough to win. Had some lapses with Curry, communication-wise, and with our switches that allowed him to get loose. But overall, go better from 3, go better from the free throw line, and don't turn the ball over, and aid them with transition baskets. Give them 25 points and 16 in transition. A lot due to our turnovers, and you're in decent shape regardless of the poor shooting. And so we'll shoot it better, and to your point, calm the nerves and take care of the ball, and we can still ramp it up on the defensive end. But a big part of the message was be aggressive offensively as well, not just on the defensive end.
There was a lot of talk about your team's spacing in recent days. What do you think are the simplest or biggest fixes to those spacing woes you guys had in game 1?
Yeah, know where they're going to be. They're going to load up, make guys prove it, and you got to get to your spots. And those will help avoid some of the turnovers, but also get a lot of open shots that we had and missed. And so, that's a big thing is obviously a lot of times we were cutting into each other. Guys were driving. Guys were in each other's space. And we know how they're going to guard and where they're going to be and take advantage of those. And so sometimes you have to be the bait when you're penetrating, know that the crowd's there. Was the emphasis going into the series, and we didn't help with the spacing last game. Obviously, like I said, cutting into the wrong spots, and we're kind of on top of each other in the paint, no outlets.
Green and Van Vliet's numbers all season against Golden State have been down. Is there anything in particular that the Warriors have been doing against them, or is the defensive responsibilities they have taking energy away from their offensive game?
Green and Van Vliet? You said Green? Did you say Green?
Green and Van
Green.
Vliet.
Well, Jalen, they're definitely trapping him. They've done that quite a few times in a few games. And then when he does have an advantage mismatch-wise, they load up and try to take him off his spots. And so nothing we haven't seen from a lot of teams that guard him this way. And for him, it's being patient. Like I said, you have to loosen him up with the pass and let other guys be the recipient, and you'll free yourself for those opportunities. I think Fred just missed some wide open shots, honestly. I don't think they're doing anything different there than he's seen all year as well.
Coach, in your opinion, what needs to improve with this team first and foremost tonight?
Improve with our team? Yes, sir. Make shots.
Anything else? Jackson?
Same 5? Same starting 5?
Yes.
In game 1, I believe you guys lost the non-Steph Curry minutes 16-5. What do you need to do differently tonight to take advantage of those minutes where he's not on the floor?
Yeah, we could have guarded Podziemski and Butler better. I think they were too free and a little bit too comfortable. And obviously Butler had a good game. Podziemski hit some timely shots and got him going a little bit there. So, that was a big thing with us is being physical, not just with Curry, with the others. And, they got to rest him at some point, and you should take advantage of those minutes. And I think game plan-wise, what we want to do with Butler, we got away from him a little bit, sending him certain directions and having certain matchups on him. So he got a little bit too comfortable.
After you watched the video, what did you think of Ime's first playoff game and how he sort of his poise on the stage at 22?
It was okay. I think defensively solid. You know, he lost track of Curry a few times. He relaxed when he got off the ball, and that's an emphasis going into the series for everybody, not just the men. Missed some easy shots, some point blank ones. Missed 2 dunks or close to dunks, and that's unusual for him, obviously, with his athleticism. So, if you want to say jitters is part of it, I guess that might have been. But we figure he'll put those in more often than not, miss a tip in, and different things like that. But solid overall. Obviously, couldn't be better and needs to be better.
Thanks, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.